And now a section of members of parliament warn it could be impossible for the 12th parliament to pass the elusive two-thirds gender law before the 2022 general election. Led by the chairperson of the Constitution Implementation Oversight Committee, the lawmakers argue there is no commitment in the August House to pass the elusive piece of legislation. This puts the legislature in a precarious position amid the risk of plunging into a constitutional crisis should the Chief Justice recommend to the President the dissolution of the 12th parliament. Edward Kabasa has the details.
The promulgation of the Constitution was seen as a new dawn to ensure inclusion of women in representation in Parliament. However, a decade later, and several failed attempts in Parliament at arriving at a formula to ensure two-thirds gender representation in Parliament, MPs are admitting that Parliament may be prepared to bite the bullet after all.
I am actually waiting to see the Chief Justice who is going to wind up Parliament and tell us to go home. Because like Mheshimiwa Otiende was saying, it's a vicious circle. Utaenda, urundi. Utaenda, urundi. It is something that is not implementable. Wacha niseme hivyo, ndio watu wa hiyo vita itokee mzuri.
This even as Rarieda MP Otiende Amolo warned his colleagues that they are sitting on a constitutional time bomb.
What assurance would anybody have that the new parliament will comply with the principle if we leave without putting any measure? In all likelihood, the parliament that comes back will be as ill-constituted as the current one.
Otiende, one of the drafters of the 2010 Constitution, warning Parliament risk dissolution should the Chief Justice recommend its dissolution to the President for failing to ensure implementation of the law despite strict constitutional deadlines. Meanwhile, National Assembly Speaker Justin Muturi used the occasion to caution MPs to keep off the Senate debate on sharing of revenue among counties, expressing confidence the Senate will strike a deal.
I've seen many of you arguing, sometimes very, very animatedly, to an extent. Sometimes you think that somebody is going to fight another. So it is coming. Don't bother. Don't wait for it to come to your house.
Lawmakers have in the meantime expressed concerns over the security of virtual transaction of parliamentary business. Parliament is currently leveraging on information and communication technology for its committee engagement as a means of stemming the spread of COVID-19. Muturi was speaking during the 3rd National Assembly Leadership Retreat in Nairobi. For Channel 1 News, I am Edward Kabasa.